Hello. How are we all? Hope you are all having a great day. Just wanted to get on really. I've said I would be a bit more consistent with videos, so here we are. You get to see my face once again. But it was interesting. The reason why I wanted to come on today was a point that's been discussed quite a lot with a close friend of mine at the moment in terms of strategies in property and, how easy it is to get drawn into various different things. Because the word property, real estate, whatever one you call it, it's quite a generic term really. There's the financial, there's construction, sales, lettings, whatever you want to call it. Property or real estate is quite a generic term, and it's very easy to, almost try and have that monopoly effect where you sort of take over everything and try and do it all in once. And that is the end goal, for a lot of people. It's the end goal for me. But what I've realised, at one point I was trying to do lettings, I was trying to do developments and sales all at the same time. And it just wasn't working. I was spreading myself too thin. I wasn't quite yet expert. I had done developments, done a couple, had done a number of sales across projects across the UK. And we'd just started the letters business, and it was like, what am I actually doing here? I'm not actually an expert in either of these three at this point, and I wasn't really excelling, and people sort of used to question what actually I am in terms of, am I an agent, am I a developer, am I a funder, whatever it is, because, my background with capital raising. So, it's important to have a clear strategy, because if you don't, like with anything, you can get pulled into a million one different directions, and ultimately, you just become a busy fool. And, so it's important, and, I wanted to put this message out to, if you're not fully an expert right yet, you're not fully maximising the potential profit, the upside that's available on the table, forget everything else, go all in on something, 110% commit. You had to make a decision, like I've said on Instagram and socials previously about, and going full-time developments, wasn't a easy thing to do. It was quite almost scary, because developments is, could be 6 months, could be 12 months, could be 18 months, whatever it can be, it's a long, long time. But what I realised as I started to get more properties in, and as long as you've got money to do what you need to do to live and survive and, live a simple life to some degree, you don't want to be, don't believe along the journey, it's hard. Also, you've got to be enjoyable as well. So if you've not got cash flow coming in, don't go full-time to property developments, unless you've got money coming in elsewhere, whether that's through property, other investment stocks, shares, or online sort of work, whatever it may be, or a part-time job, But fully committing to what you set out to do and fully committing to a strategy that will allow you, once you've had that upside and you've made that profit, you've made that level of capital, that money that you're looking to make, allows you to go into these other industries, lettings, sales, interior design, furnishing, whatever it may be, with more money behind you, more confidence. And when you're coming into a sector, you can do a lot more with money. It's just how it is. It's just, people, you can speed things up a lot quicker. For example, you could go into lettings, but rather than setting up a lettings business from scratch, with the cash that you've made from developments or sales, you could buy a lettings agency or whatever it may be. Rather than starting from scratch, you may decide to start from scratch for the reasons that you have. But, it's important to have, the ability to commit, demonstrate to your peers, your colleagues, your investors, whoever it may be, that, you're the best around. But if you become a busy fool, it's, you look at, but that type of individual when they're trying to do everything at once. I've been there, so I'm saying, coming onto this video because I've done it myself. And initially you are going to have to take a bit of maybe a bit of hit on the money that you make each month, or but ultimately it's one step back to make two steps forward. But with the industry itself, property, what it can offer, it could be 10 steps forward, it could be 2 steps back, and 20, whatever it may be. There is massive upside. So stick to a strategy. Fully commit. If it's development, learn everything about construction, managing people, the whole process, finance, capital raising. But don't try and do that and become a letting agent at the same time until you've made, a decent level of profit. And that doesn't mean you have to make millions and millions and whatever it may be, but fully commit, go all in. You'll have it'll be a lot more easier to learn and get there quicker, and there'll be more profits to be made. So have an amazing day. Let's get after it. Just in Mallorca. So we are about to head to the gym, and let's go. No bullshit.